Hello everybody, it's Steve. Welcome back to Surviving Mars Below and Beyond. In the last video, I caused a significant problem by allowing somebody to test a bomb near the colony. I am dealing with a significant problem in that I have a dust storm and meteor storm that are going off at the same time. I'm losing buildings. I'm losing supply lines. I just lost the power grid yet again, damaged by a meteor strike. And it's just kind of another day on Mars for me, it seems. Okay, that was a problem. That actually just took out one of my drone hubs. Okay, now I'm starting to worry a little bit because like everything's going tits up here. Plus side, did a little bit of research. But also the power grid. Oh, hang on. Downside when you have something like when you have a disaster like this occur, and also when you have a direct hit on your power grid like this one, even my Starling gen got taken out from it. Moisture vapor already got knocked offline. I have to actually rebuild all of these buildings for this to come back online because they're all connected. There we go.
Sector scanned.
We've got a slight just a slight surplus, but we are still dealing with water leaks. Stored water's at 1200 right now, stored O2 at 1550. Essentially, I just caused some significant
Resources
problems.
are low.
Unfortunately, also lost rovers in the process. That upsets me more than anything, because these drones didn't do anything wrong. They were just, running around. They got hit by meteors. Bad stuff happening. The meteor storm's over. The dust storm is sticking around. I actually got 5 billion, it looks like, from that, so I'm gonna go ahead, do some outsourcing, utilize the money that came to me. Granted, I think would have been a little better if I'd not had something stupid like that occur, but we do have some polymers. Hey, and the black cube appears. The mystery has begun. It actually started right here.
A routine scan of the perimeter has detected an unidentified object within immediate proximity of the colony. Data logs confirm it. It isn't a glitch.
The mysterious object appears to consist of pitch black cubes arranged in a matrix. The cubes seemingly levitate above the ground without the aid of any support structure. Preliminary analysis remains inconclusive. An on-site investigation is required to assess the anomaly. We advise caution. In fact, a black cube has appeared seemingly out of nowhere. We have to investigate this anomaly. I'm going to leave it right there. Not hurting anybody right now. Dust storm's about to wrap up, which is good, because I'd like to see where the hell I'm going.
Research complete.
Greenhouse Mars is done. Unfortunately, with all the fuel we've lost, it's now kind of a moot point. Back on turboelectric scrubbers, we're going to get this one done up relatively fast. Compact passenger module, going to let us bring in more folks. Holographic scanning, extended cargo modules. I'm actually going to do holographic scanning, and then probably, I don't think I'm planning on bringing up more folks right now. You'd think that with even with the dust storm going, I would have been able to import folks, or did I have a bunch of people just retire simultaneously? Yeah, that living complex is full of seniors. I had a bunch of people rotate out of the workforce almost at the exact same time. Thankfully, Marsh University, we're going to start producing these folks locally. Seems like another retirement home is going to be needed sooner rather than later. Let's get that built up. Gonna take some of my precious electronics to get done. But it also you may be beneficial of I'm getting the folks out here. STEM reconstruction does actually seem like it needs to happen sooner rather than later, because now I've got very quickly 24 vacant work slots. Wasn't planning for that.
Resources are low.
I'm actually going to cut this shift down to keep this one up and running a little bit longer. And considering that I've got more workspaces available, I do think it may be the time to bring down yet more colonists. Again, I'm trying not to do this, but at the same time, I need more people. I've got a bunch of applicants coming that I can bring up, so I might as well just bring them up, put them into the workforce. I don't have anybody working this metals extractor, which could easily, fill a need. Again, if extractor AI is located when I build the, interesting. Why are these drones not gathering this? Oh, it's outside of range. Mjolnir. E-type asteroids, high quality polymers. They usually contain exotics and rares. Do I have a, I don't even have a micro G lander, and I could actually just order an asteroid lander up. Let's do that. It's gonna have no cargo on board because it's just gonna come up. Oh shit! I lost my elevator too. I didn't even realize that. That makes sense. The Sterling Gem I'm gonna leave for now because it's too much of a pain in the ass to rebuild those things.
Resources are low.
Yeah, that's immediately going to get rid of all of my machine parts. Wasn't aware that we'd lost the connection to the underground during this whole catastrophe. Wish somebody told me that. You probably did in the previous video, but I'm recording parts 7 and 8 back to back just to get everything kind of going for the week. Get myself caught up with the channel, and really also beneficial too. So when I do have time to record, oh, the sensor tower got knocked offline too. When I start doing Anno 1800 again for the weekends, which they'll restart this coming weekend, I want to make sure that I've got plenty of I want to make sure I've got time for that series as well. And if you're not watching that series, please go watch it. It's quite fun. I really enjoy it. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold on to the micro lander the moment. I kind of like the idea of maybe putting another landing pad here or flattening what I've got in this area. This area is not as flat as it appears. There we go. Nope. I do not want to bring that guy down without a pad. Actually, it's not a bad spot for it. Just put it right there. Got the concrete for it. Might as well use it. Let's bring down the passengers. You're certainly a trade pad at the moment. I love the fact that these drones are like right here. Did not lift a finger, mechanical finger, to get this guy built. But we'll get this landing pad constructed here. A capture asteroid has not been researched.
New colonists have arrived.
Alright, we're filling up some jobs. We're out of rare metals here because it's all going over to Lance. I'm running a deficit again. There you go. And this only holds 80,000 fuel. That's why I'm going to hold off on it for the moment. I know it can hold more, so I'm going to just kind of wait on that. Sterling Gen's going to stay offline until I deem it ready. Got 5 available workers. Boom. Right there. Done. In theory, if this is properly supplied, I can make 7 machine parts per day. I like it. Crux 1, you're already ready to go? Damn.
Research complete.
Good, got my scrubbers done. That's a very good tech. Now I see the electronics with which to afford it. Got an idea. First, I auto-save the game. Second, that drone will be fine.
Resources are low.
Where am I taking this? Essentially just bringing all those exotics over there. We've got 2 shifts going here, which is alright. It's just like we're not, even with how much we're producing, we're not, it seems like we're never producing enough. Burn some electronics for that. I think we need a couple more wind turbines, folks. And I've got barely the machine parts for it.
Resources are low.
I'm just going to queue this up, and then I'm going to order up a supply pod. Do 30 and 20. Again, a lot of money going out the door just to get a few electronics up here. If I can produce it locally, all the better. But I'm at a point now where I've got actually engineers here who are the correct for this shift. So I really need to make sure I'm utilizing them as best as possible. I have 2 renegades, which is probably telling me this dome is going to need a security post.
Sector scanned.
I'm just going to do a little security post. A single, takes up 1 hex for that. And as these guys come online, I'll upgrade them all with polymer blades. And we're just slowly scanning all this stuff. We got a ways to go to get all these things scanned out, but we'll get there. Yeah, I got 3 beakers around here. I'm going to grab one of them. Just get that capture asteroid tech done a little bit faster. So I do like the idea of getting Mjolnir set up with it, and I'm also realizing that I should get some prefab structures ready. My rare metal production does leave a lot to be desired. And this is out of range, unfortunately, based on what I've got. Trying to think of the best way to go about this right now, because
Anomaly analyzed.
I'll take it. First thing I'm going to do,
Research
let's get 2
complete.
scrubbers going. First one's going to go right here. It's going to get a lot of machine parts and a lot of metal out of off the table for maintenance. I actually want to build 4 of these guys if I can. So I can actually build over this way too, more of them. Second one's going to go here. Essentially, I'm going to try to get rid of any maintenance needs on these guys. Line 2, cool beans. That's 1. Here's 2. You put 2 of these guys close together, and suddenly, boom, problems solved. It's going to eliminate a lot of polymer maintenance and a lot of machine part maintenance, allowing me to actually build up a surplus of both. And also, this guy's in range of it, so hey, look, 2 more machine parts. I don't need maintenance on this thing, hopefully again. Oh, more cubes are appearing. Interesting. I do think they'll actually, like, pop up and, like, destroy buildings at some point, but not super worried about them right now. It's more a keeping these guys up and running situation. These guys are all built. Boom, polymer blade all of them. And you are also online. You are not fully extended, though. Whoop! There we go.
The the mysterious cubes continue to appear across the colony. Mission Control advises all personnel to remain calm and stick to protocol.
The cube structures tend to emerge without warning, as unscientific as it may sound, out of thin air. Apart from their evident presence, so far the structures pose no threat to the colony. Until further investigation, the Scientific Board of Mission Control has decided to impose an information blackout on the matter to prevent the spread of panic and fear among the colonists. There are no people working out here. This is all automated systems in this area, so I'm not super worried on that front. I do, though, want to get that. I'll do a cargo rocket. We're going to do another drone hub. Sterling gen. I do a micro G auto extractor. Now, fortunately, I cannot take scrubbers up to. Or I can just, oh wait, I can just take an RC commander up there, couldn't I? Yeah, let's do that. I just need to run the things. I'm actually thinking about not taking up this much. Oh, hang on, I'm just gonna use a supply pod for that. Let's do that. Gonna load a supply pod, bring those prefabs up here, and then this guy. What I'll do is I'll pack up his prefab drones because I don't think I can take them with me. There we go. So now all of my drones are allocated, air quotes, to the drone hubs. However, when I decide to take Emerald up to, I'm thinking of Mjolnir because it has polymers. It says usually. Hang on.
Sector scanned.
Fast radio burst. This one's usually good. That one usually produces results. Maybe I think research is what it produces. Extended cargo modules. Obviously want that, so I want to be able to bring stuff back. And I do think STEM reconstruction needs to get put into play. Actually, no. I'm going to start working on the mole hole because I need to get a significant amount of materials done up. I'm critically low on metal right now. Kind of see where I can cut people from buildings right now. I'm just going to turn off a shift there. Send most of those people over into this building. Get that going. Supply pod is arriving. Go to the planetary view. Mjolnir. I can scan the asteroid for 20. Only 45 exotics. And no rare metals. That's actually pretty shit. Okay, yeah, Mjolnir's out. I'm not going to use that. I'm not going to waste on that. I need exotics and I need rares. And if I'm not going to get them from there, there's no point of it. I mean, Poseidon does have them, but I also need to slap another 20 electronics into a recon center to do it. A bit of a downside with the recon centers. You have to have these materials on site to do them. If you have multiples, all the better. I'm actually gonna go over here and grab these metals up because they are available to me. Unpack. I'm gonna grab these two up. While that's going on, I'll head back downstairs. Okay. Gonna send Hey to grab those last few. Yeah. Electronics getting just gobbled up every single chance it can. Alright, we can actually scan this guy, but it's only 10 hours left on him, so I'm gonna let Poseidon go. I'm gonna grab the next one. See if any of them are worthwhile. Another reason I want to wait, extended cargo modules. Increases fuel consumption, but it also increases how much I can bring back. So if I wanted to bring back 100
colonists.
Good for you. Need a gaming building? Oh, you're a loner? Can I reassign you to another dome? Grab this Earthsick colonist. I actually want to assign him to a dome where there's only a handful of people. That may actually solve the problem. Because, like, low comfort. So no gaming. Overcrowded. His dome won't feel as nearly as crowded now. If he's living there. And hopefully we can get them to rejoin the colony at some point. Clearing this area out. Poseidon's out of range, totally fine. Let's see who else we can get in his place. And they've got 3 people who say they're unemployed. About to say, like, we got some stuff for that. Granted, this extractor's kind of far away from everybody. This dome, Dorado 1, does have capacity. I can build up some, I can build up that apartment complex real quick. Yeah, I'm cramming this, retirement home full.
Resources are low.
Yeah. Frees up some more living space in here, so we can get some more people moving up here and working in the metals extractors. Easy peasy. Alright. The cubes are multiplying. But as long as I'm not, you know, destroying buildings, I'm okay with it. So I'm just going to kind of live with them right now. I do actually want to get Hey back up to the surface.
Research complete.
There we go. Got the extended cargo modules. He's going to grab this last little bit, drop them off, and then head back upstairs.
Sector scanned.
Because now this thing has spent 5 and 3. It essentially doubles cargo
There
capacity.
are Earthsick colonists.
Okay, we already know that. You're a workaholic. What are you missing? Gaming? Okay. Where can I get gaming satisfied? Other than the electronics store, because that one is expensive. Casino complex. It's expensive too. Yeah. The gamers have a significant...
We can't hide the truth from the public. Not when the colony's being swarmed by black cubes.
Without any credible explanation, the colony was soon filled with various rumors and interpretations of the mystery. What if they're bombs? Billions of tiny bombs, or transport capsules, maybe, with a mini robot inside, or deadly hard drives, or alien eggs, or messages needing decoding. They're all part of a bigger whole, jigsaw puzzle that need to be put together. The team at Mission Control are trying to spread further... is against trying to spread further misinformation and propaganda, partially because it would add to the total confusion, but mainly because it would endanger the philosophical principles of our mission, building the best tourist colony on Mars. We can only trust our colonists and hope for the best. Okay, we're now at the point I actually have to scan these damn things. Okay, so I'm going to take care of the gaming stuff, but I'm probably going to have to increase the workload on these guys. And I don't want to do that. I also don't want to have to cut the video early because my co-pilot is stirring, and okay, yeah, it's actually a point where she's usually getting up around this time of day. Dang. Okay. I need to increase my electronics production. This is the only way this is going to work. But we are actually getting folks in here, and it's going to be hopefully taken care of.
On-site analysis of the unidentified structure only deepens the mystery. The evidence suggests that the cubes are clearly not a natural phenomenon.
The insides of the cubes, as well as the physical forces behind their levitation, remain an enigma. Individual cubes, as well as their combined structure, retain a perfect symmetry, and any attempts to physically disturb their positions have failed. What's even more puzzling is the analysis of photonic spectroscopy. be. Yeah. Of the cubes. They seem to emanate radiation of an unknown wavelength, which excites the separation of electrons inside of the spectroscopic lens. While our science team refuses to jump to any conclusions, the chief engineer suggests we should study the effect empirically on the colony's solar panels. The science team requested permission to commence experimental research of the cube's properties. We can now do research. So the ball is now firmly in my court to do this. Wow. That's it. I'm going to queue it up. I'm not going to have it as a priority. What's that amplify thing for the... There we go. Research amp... Nah, it's not going to do me anything right now. I need to get... deep metal extraction if I'm going to build that beta site.
Resources are low.
Yeah. Like, this is the problem I'm running into. Just by having to build an electronics factory to keep people from getting earthsick, it's pissing me off. So right there, just visiting an electronics store increased it by 20. Well rested, 4.
Funding received.
Other person. Visit an amphitheater, plus 30. Diner, plus 10. It doesn't take much for colonists to rebound very quickly. I'm just going to turn that building off because I don't need to be burning any more electronics. I've got enough of them going. And if Hey Hey has done his little Hey Hey thing, ooh, we have all 29. Bring that stuff over here. We're going to have essentially everything we have exotic mineral-wise down here. The metals have been satisfied here. I'm probably going to grab all the machine parts, if I'm not lying. This says there's a ton of machine parts down here. I absolutely want to get that stuff and run it upstairs. And once this is dropped off, I'll go into auto mode, have Heike collect all this stuff, hopefully, and get the machine parts back to the elevator. I can run it back up to the surface, hopefully, and then not have to worry as much. But the machine parts, or lack thereof, upstairs. I've got 16. I've got more machine parts downstairs than anything else. Dump that off here. Auto mode. I guess not. Alright. Hey, grab all the machine parts you can. We're going to take it upstairs. Hey, we got a colonist that's now a genius. The genius will add 150 flat research at all times. It's going to increase my ability to research. Good stuff. Unpack these guys here. I was hoping to find another damn asteroid, but apparently these guys just aren't. They're not doing enough. Actually, if I load it up, I can get a second recon operational. Alright, shut you down. There's not enough waste rock. I'll just turn you guys off. Yeah. This needs to be running a little bit better. But I'm at a point, there's not much I could do here. Let's see. A lot of kids, wow, living in this dome. And we have...
Sector scanned.
You have a building. There's a building built for you. You can come back to this apartment complex when you're older. Okay, no, they already lived there. Never mind.
Colonists are departing.
Really, dude? You have this. You have giggity comfort. Fine. And this is an automated rocket too, so they're just gonna load up and head out. I'm done with them.
There are Earthsick colonists.
It sucks that I'm losing colonists, but at the same time, it can't be helped. Boom. You have a job. Got 1,000 research with a minor discovery from this one. Note, I've got a bunch of scientists in here. I wish... no, wish. I should. I should be producing more science per tick. Yeah, take that upstairs. Well, we know where it is. Hey, go ahead and drop your cargo off here, please. And go ahead and go on auto mode. He's going to go grab a ton of metal because a bunch rained down. Oh, there's a bunch of cubes over here, too. Nice. We'll continue the exploration of that mystery in the next video because I've got holographic scanning going, which I'm absolutely going to upgrade to increase the birth rate, get more colonists born, and start working that going as well. Compact pasture module. This is both going to be a short-term and long-term solution. Short-term, bringing up more colonists to replenish the folks that are just rotating out of the workforce and dying and not really helping me get to my goal of the ultimate tourism colony. Project Molehole, that's going to give us essentially infinite metals, infinite rare metals, and contribute to the funding of the ultimate tourist colony. Dark spectrometry, that's going to take care of the mystery and then deep metal extraction. That one, I mean, once I have Project Molehole up and running, I probably don't need that, but I think actually could get that. Deep asteroid mining and probably prefab refab needs to get done up too, just so I need to move things around. So there's some stuff that can and will get done next week, but I feel bad. This has just been a slog to get through the first couple weeks of the series. I was hoping, or first, I guess 3 weeks now, because week 2 is a bit of a half week. I'm confident I'm going to get there, and I hope you've got the patience for me as I'm going through this. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and all the videos that come out on this channel. Thank you all for watching. If you haven't already, I'm going to keep banging the drum on this one throughout this series. Please go check out my Anno 1800 series. It is wonderful. I enjoy playing it very much, and I really hope you will give it a shot and just see how the beauty of what Ubisoft did with that game. I really like it. I want you to like it. I also will see you all in the next video.